What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, Mr. Meyer, with the fire, here to share ideas and take the collective vibration higher. And my sole intention is to reconcile all paradox with love and truth, and I love you. And it's a beautiful day. I missed you guys, man. I am back from the dead, like a pharaoh out the tomb. Man, last time I saw y'all on Mars Day with Mark, I felt like I was going through the dark night of the soul. Or maybe just Cancer season, because, bro, it was like crying every day. Emotional release, emotional release. And what's crazy is that, like, I got a grip on my emotions, but then I got physically sick, like, a couple days after I shot that video. And I was just spending, like, all my time in bed, sweating, going through the chills, the shivers, like, just deeply releasing and sleeping. And what I think is crazy is that if you don't take a break, the universe will force you to take a break. And I really think that's what it was, among probably a few other things. My Virgo rising ass is always running diagnostics, so it's like I don't even know fully why I got sick, but I do know that while I was sick, I was forced to take a break that I probably never would have taken regardless, apart from that. So let that be the first message that I give you, that, man, the world is not gonna stop spinning if you take a motherfucking break. You're not even meant to put the whole weight of the world on your back, because, like, what the fuck would you be able to do if you're holding this whole world up? Like, let's not do that. You ain't built like that, bud. Me at me. But it's good to see you guys. Today's Moon Day, the day of the moon, and today is the new moon in Cancer. Let me show you the chart, and then let me talk to your heart. This is the chart. Yeah. You know what's crazy about this full moon? It's not even a full moon. Got your ass. What's crazy about this new moon is that it's opposite Pluto, or Pluto is opposite the moon. And the fastest way to get from point A to B is a straight line. We got Cancer, Sun, and Moon, Pluto and Capricorn. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I'm intuiting from this, because today is the day. We've already experienced this energy. This is the beginning of the lunar cycle, but what's even crazier is that today the lunar nodes have regressed back into Aries and Libra. And this took 18 months to happen. Today's the day. Holy fuck. So not only are we experiencing a new cycle from the moon, which is about a 1 in 29 day thing, we're also experiencing a 1 in a year and a half thing. I was trying to like do the 360 times 0.5 plus 3. I could not do that in my head. So either way it goes, it's a beautiful day to be alive. New things are happening. New things are coming. And out with the old, in with the new. That's how we do. I went on a journey today, and it was great. I journeyed to meet the spirit of the new moon in Cancer, because everything is spirit. Everything is energy. Everything is consciousness. And today, as I was doing my ritual, my shamalama ding dong, my extracurricular metaphysical activities, I was curious about the spirit of the moon. What's she doing? Pluto really be opposing her? The fuck did that feel like? So I had to go to the underworld, and I had to journey down the tree, ooh to the wee. I had to go take time with the dark goddesses to see what's good. And I pulled up on this ruby colored chariot to the full moon. I'm testing y'all, it's a new moon. The big black moon. Damn. I think like I don't know, something like came off of that tree and it fell. But I remember being embraced by the dark energy, and as an astrologer myself, I already have an understanding of what this means, you know, in the terms of the ebb and the flow, and also the aspecting planets, because just simply put, guys, You know, the new moon is a new cycle. We're bringing in new energy, and any planets in aspect are going to show different qualities or archetypes that are going to be associated with this energy. And we're going to be bringing these in through the next 29 days, and then really for the forever to come. But this starts now. And the aspect or the angle really that those planets are making to the moon, let's say like moon Pluto, this shows under what condition or what extent are these energies expressed together. And this is an opposition. So what this really means is high tension. Something's got to give because they're opposing each other. And this is going to play out different for everybody, of course, but I just saw a huge spectrum. And spirit, really the spirit of the moon itself, gave me a message and prefaced it or preceded it even. Can't remember which one because it is so fluid, but basically said that this message is far more important than any book I'm ever going to publish. And it's so simple, I can say it in a couple words, that you must bring your blessings into your heart. Period. Bring your blessings into your heart. And I say this because as I journeyed into the moon's energy, into the darkness, into her womb, I remember looking down the long tunnel and sensing the energy of Pluto and feeling a rift being created, in new energy being brought in like a vacuum from negative space. And I'm a Sun square Saturn person. I'm working on my negativity biases and shit like that. And the first thing I got from the moon was like, yeah, this is new energy, new problems, new demons, new fears, new disease, new fuckery, you know? And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's a given. That's always something. And they were like, but new love, new peace, new truth, new safety, new security, new values, new abundance. Truth always wins. Love always wins. Love always wins. And you've probably heard that before. It's worth the reminder in times like these, because something's got to give. When we talk about the sun and the moon, these are the two luminaries of the sky. And therefore, they're going to really represent the biggest awarenesses that we have as people. The solar, the conscious mind, and then the lunar, the internal, subjective mind, which are both conscious, but you should see the difference. Both of these are going through transformation. Pluto opposite the sun and the moon. And this is going to mean a couple things that I could say for everybody. Meeting yourself on a level deeper than you previously wanted to, desired to, or cared to. Being forced to surrender a part of yourself. Or not being impressed with who you are anymore. Being absolutely disgusted with who you're choosing to be. Feeling vilified. I'm having a moment, because I've used this word, but I'm having a moment where I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that really means at this point. But I'm told to tell you that. You may be feeling vilified. Being okay with it too. Realizing that there's something special about not being special. You know, guys, when you hear the adage, health is wealth, most of us can agree, but I love to take it a level further and remind you, if health is wealth, and if you're in debt to yourself, you can't buy a motherfucking thing. And I had a moment this week, like I was talking about, where I had a shit ton of goals and I was in massive action mode. And even while I was doing my shadow work, and heartbroken and sobbing for hours a day, I still had my list, still had things to do, still had shit I needed to conquer. You understand? Up until the spirit of the universe said, hey, buddy, if not now, then when are you gonna deal with these emotions? This fucking trauma, the pain in your heart. You know all that work you wanna do? All that bullshit you wanna distract yourself with? Fuck every single bit of those activities. Your body is stopping now. I'm telling you guys, when you're confined to your bed, catatonic, and unable to eat or drink, you're not going to be worried about money. That'll be the least of your fucking worries. Truly. And also everything else you think you need to accomplish to get status or security. Health is wealth. So take time to nourish yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Because the aura is dynamic and it's big and it's moving and it sometimes feels like you're juggling all these bodies, and that's truly okay. Because being a person is not necessarily easy. I just wanted to say, guys, the world is being ripped apart and rebuilt, if I'm being G real 100 with it. And I'm going to give you guys another breakdown of the week tomorrow on Mars Day. But guys, there are huge, profound shifts happening in the collective at this time, meaning we are on for a beautiful ride ahead. Great sunny skies, and regardless of how you're seeing the weather, I just want to say the future is going to be different. It's going to be exciting, and that in itself is going to bring some enthusiasm, because there's this great unknown, and we're all in a great equalizer where we get to meet this opportunity the same way, and you get to be the one to choose what the fuck you get to create from it. Something's got to give, man. For something to be gained, something must be sacrificed. And I was told by the moon, I'm going to repeat this, to bring your blessings to the heart. And as I was thinking about this, as the moon was telling me this, I was thinking about how the heart itself is an altar. And an altar literally is a space. That's really the prerequisite for an altar, is just to create a space and sanctify it. It becomes an altar. Some of my friends joke about this when they know me, but they're really not wrong when they say this, that every surface in my place is an altar. Every flat surface I have is an altar, and I treat it as such. So your heart is your altar. And what's even crazier about an altar, part of me wishes I had the classic deck on me, but, you know, just look at the magician card. It still has the altar on it. You know, you got the tools on here. What you're doing with the altar is you're building the microcosm, and you become the macro in that world. You become the operator. And the things that you put on this altar affect the planes above and below because of correspondence. So the point being is that what you hold inside of your heart, you are dictating to all levels of the universe to bring into creation. Please don't ask for no dumb shit. Another thing that I've been experiencing with this energy, and I feel called to tell you, because you might be experiencing it as well, is humiliation, defeat, transcendence, and transfiguration of self. Letting go of who you used to be so you can be who you need to be. I want to shout out my friends, man. Shout out Eva, shout out Adam, shout out Michelle, Cherry, Rachel, Debbie, all my good friends, man. I want to shout out Scott. Like, my friends are amazing. And recently, with these last lunations, man, one of my friends was telling me that, you know, it's okay to grieve over the parts of yourself that you have to let go of because you identified with these parts. You found comfort, solace, and even continuity through them. You might have found success and joy as well. And that's just going to say that it's kind of painful to let go of something that you once loved. Even if it causes you strife, even if it is the liability that's holding you back from the next level, it's okay to admit that shit is bittersweet or really fucking bitter. And it's okay to be sad about letting go of yourself. And it's okay to experience failure, because failure and success, these are relative and subjective. So I would just implore everybody to consider that you don't really fail until you give up completely, or until you stop having the ability to try. I mean, if you're still here, you haven't failed, so keep going, stay persistent, take breaks. You already heard my spiel, my little story, but yeah, it's okay to take a break. Don't go too hard, because when you want to save time by overextending yourself and overexerting yourself, you can have to end up recuperating or resting even more, and then that shortcut didn't even really get you anywhere for real. Or you could have to make up lost time later just because you wanted to take a shortcut. So slow and steady wins the race, man. Slow and steady wins the race. You're the only person you're competing with, truly. It's Moon Day, so I just wanted to shout out Moonday by Cherry. Cherry, I fucking love you, dude. And I got your package today. We got the 4 of Wands, the little cat sticker. We are winning. I love you so much, dude. Thank you for everything. Dude, you guys need to shop moondaybycherry.com. I just wanted to show you guys that I got the crystal cards. These are dope. Like a Lemurian. I fucking rock with the tourmalated quartz. She already knows me. The fluorite. Bismuth. Bismuth feels very Aquarius. It doesn't say it on here, but like, tell me that shit is not an Aquarius stone. Hey, gang. I hope that you are setting new goals on your new moon. As I'm pulling out the Moonday box, shop moondaybycherry.com. I just wanted to let you know that a new moon is a good day for new goals. So set some new goals, set some targets that would excite you. Oh my goodness. Dude, right on. I just want to show you guys some of the beautiful things that my bestie got me. This is a clip, and it's got the chakra stones. Actually pretty unique ones. There's a moonstone in here too. Carnelian, garnet, black tourmaline. Goodness, goodness. Dude, the packaging is so dope. What? Dude, Chair Bear. You were shitting me, man. She got me a deck. The Crystal Spirits deck. Oh my goodness, man. I feel like that was just a gift. I don't remember ordering this. I think Bestie just wanted to bless me. The Auralite number 8. The Auralite gets you right. This video today was sponsored by Auralite. Hey guys, this video is a little bit less scripted and less structured, but I figured that oh shit, I'm so sorry. I figured that quantity is better than I'm sorry. Here I am doing it. Quantity is better than no quantity of high quality, because anything times 0 is 0. So the fact that I'm up here making content, this is miles above everybody who didn't start. And this is Mars and Virgo in a nutshell. I might just drop a Mars and Virgo video after this shit that, dude, there are people far more, hold up, guys, I'm gonna make a powerful point here, dude. You might as well load up PowerPoint, because this shit, as soon as my 3rd house Chiron lets me articulate this shit, y'all are gonna be floored, bro. Fuck. Leo Mercury is really transiting. Hey man, there's a lot of people that are far less talented, far less gifted, not even close to as smart as you, or as beautiful, or as sexy, but they're blowing up on the internet just because they posted their content, because you wanted to wait till you were perfect. Meanwhile, Mark has been stuttering and mumbling and flexing on all you hoes. That's how it goes. Yeah. I said, yeah, take your time, Mark. It's okay, take your time, get it out. This is a ruby kyanite. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Dude, y'all need to check out her store, Moonday by Cherry, because she restocks often. What you see is what you get. But also, if you don't get what you see, you might not be able to get it, bro, because I'm going to get it. Or someone else will. So, bro, when I was placing this order, she was in between restocks, and I was just like, damn, what can I get? And I was like, fuck it, let me get like everything. Made it a little bit easier. So definitely support my bestie. Look at this, man. Look at this selenite. Ethically sourced stones for your crystal healing, for reeling, and well packaged. You know they're gonna arrive safely, that you're gonna be able to support a small business, that you're gonna get a quality product, that you're gonna put food in a baby's mouth. You're gonna feed the family, and you're gonna give a small business, an entrepreneur, an ability to continue making a change and a difference in the world. That's what means the most to me. Cause fuck it, dude. Like, if you don't have a small business that you like to go to locally, and even if you do, man, shop more small businesses. Moonday by Cherry. Hey guys, I just want to say, this Discord wouldn't even be a thing if it wasn't for Cherry. Oh my goodness, man. Cherry's the GOAT for real. She's Capricorn rising. Trying to get the flash the same way I saw it. This one right here. Don't mind my nails. I know I say this so much, guys, but it's like, I promise. I was fucking with the black Kapal. So it's like, you can see like, this is the Virgo rising in me, man. Nobody gives a damn besides the other Virgos, I guess. But it's like, you see how it's not under my other nails? It's because I literally be pinching the incense. I'm not nasty. You know what I mean? Like, but hey, there's this. This is a labradorite. And it's, I love labradorite because sometimes it's kind of shy, where it'll be like, it'll let you see it in the right light. And then when you try to like show other people the flash, or you try to put the flash on display, it's like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna show you what's good when I'm ready. Take care of yourself and have some fun, guys. It is summertime where I'm at. If you're in the other hemisphere, does that mean it's wintertime? Oh, it sure should be. So hey, you could go to the pool, or you could go sledding, or you could go do a puzzle. Oh man, look at this. Look at the malachite. I've been opening everything with my athame today. We love to see it. I really want to eat this shit, man. You definitely don't want to eat malachite. High in copper, very toxic. It looks like watermelon candy. Very good money stone. Hey gang, if you're still listening to me, I just want to do my due diligence and tell you what's good, what's going on. We are about 15 days into the 44-day abundance challenge, and if you are late to the start, better late than never, man. You could still join. Oh my goodness, look at this labradorite. Is it gonna show? Yeah. Oh man. Better late than never, man. You can still join the abundance challenge. It's absolutely free. Just go at your own pace, man. Everything is listed in the Discord. Just follow through where it's written, and you're gonna have a beautiful time. How cool is it to know and truly understand that money is not your supply? That money comes from the universe. I heard that bird say, I concur. I don't know if y'all can hear the birds through my ear pods, but money is not our supply. And this has been a motherfucking difficult thing for me to understand as a Saturn Taurus, because my consciousness is very physical. So it only makes logical sense to me that money provides me security and safety, but it's crazy that all the means of security, safety, exchange, and currency were created by the divine mind, the spirit of the universe itself, making the money itself an effect and not the cause. So if you truly remember that, man, that the universe is the cause and money is the effect, and you keep the universe as the cause in the front of your mind through your actions, you're actually gonna get a fuck ton more money. if you are in the position where you feel like you don't have enough money and you end up trying to work for it, nah, don't do that, man. Just manifest it, just attract it. And that's not woo-woo, wishy-washy, false positivity, bullshit, spiritual bypassing. It's like truly the only way you can limit your infinite abundance is through belief. And it's as simple as that, man. The 44-day abundance challenge we're working through is a rendition of the 40-day prosperity plan by John Randolph Price. And his definition of abundance is an all-sufficiency of supply. And what's crazy, guys, think about it this way. Not only is money not your supply, there are places in the world where money won't get you shit. That's really something to think about, man. Money won't buy you everything. The moment somebody refuses to accept your money is the moment it has no value. You understand? More malachite. Ooh, buddy. Talk about abundance, man. I'm letting you guys know. When you have enough money, the only problems you're gonna have is the problems money can't solve. Oh, and that's a moonstone. This makes my heart feel light. I appreciate you, Cherry. I'm gonna cry about that moonstone later. As I should. Did I get everything? I don't think I did. I gotta get this one open and see what it is. Y'all are gonna be seeing a lot more of me because I have been meta programming and oh yes, bro, this is perfect timing. It's the new moon and I finally got that moon magic oil from MOONDAY by Cherry. You're definitely gonna wanna shop moondaybycherry.com. God, this is so cool. I can already feel it like fucking up my third eye in the best way. So gang, I think this has been the whole unboxing. I'm gonna do a couple more cards really quick, just so I'm not talking about fucking nothing for the whole rest of the video. I appreciate your time, your attention, your energy, and your love and support always, guys. Big shout out to Cherry for taking the initiative to start a business that creates healing, prosperity, joy, love, and blessings for so many people, for the collective, just in general. That shit is amazing. I want to shout out all my entrepreneurs, even the ones that are considering taking that leap, the ones that want to go on that road of no guarantees, sometimes with no support, with guaranteed failure, a lot of suck, just to arrive at optionality and freedom and the good life and the ability to make decisions and to have the comfort and to have the lifestyle by your design. And I just want to say, guys, that everything is energy, as we know. Everything is value. So you are going to get paid in direct proportion to the value you deliver to the world, right? You're going to get paid in direct proportion to the value that you deliver the world, right? So the reason I say this is that whoever's listening to me right now, I really encourage you to get crystal clear about what you want from life. Get crystal clear, get specific about what you want from life. Go the fuck after it and get it. And I think that's easier said than done. So let's take it another level deeper and just think about what means do you need to achieve the specific thing that you want. Start at the end result and break it down. Reverse engineer is what they call it. How could you put yourself in a position where you couldn't fail? And I'm just gonna throw figures in your face just so you can kind of see the picture of what I'm trying to articulate, just so I don't leave you hanging on this. Let's just say that I wanna move to Bali. because I don't live in Bali. I want to live in like Indonesia, and I want it to be beautiful, and I want to be able to eat amazing food all the time, and you know, that's just where I want to live. And if I want to go move around and fly somewhere else or just vacation, I want to have total freedom. That's how I'm going to explain it. But Bali is where I want to live. So it's like, let's just say that I find a place to stay in Bali. It's beautiful, and it costs me about $5,000 a month. You could probably find a place way fucking cheaper. I've never been to Bali in this life, but the question becomes, it's like, how do I create 5K a month if I'm not already doing that? It's like, well, shit, I could sell one $5,000 product a month. I could service five $1,000 clients every month. I could sell, you know, 50 products times 100. You know, the question is, how do I deliver this much value? The only limits are the ones that you put upon your own consciousness. So it's like, you just got to find a way for you to deliver your value, the goodness that exists within yourself, because there's no limit to that. There's only a limit to your decisions and your choices and the amount of action that you're going to be willing to take. So if you're going to build anybody's dreams, build your own. If you're going to invest and bet on anyone, bet on yourself. There are going to be no guarantees either way you go. Trading freedom for security is not security. Even deeper, if you trade one for the other, you're probably going to end up with neither. And that's really something to think about. And that sounds overwhelmingly negative. It's not. It means be fucking for real. I'd rather you hear it from me than experience it in your personal life. But sometimes it's like we have to experience shit before we really understand it. So either way it goes, I hope that this message was positive. I hope it was uplifting for you. I caught something from this oracle deck, and then I put it back. It was this watermelon tourmaline and then a labradorite. And that one really just told me that, you know, love and sweetness will really help you transform into your greatest version. It's okay to be more compassionate to yourself. It's actually kind of necessary as well. It's really hard to receive compassion from others if we won't give it to ourselves. So take time to love and nurture yourself. And then we're going to feel less jealous, afraid, or envious of the world outside of us. And that's a real big bar, man. I want y'all to know I'm a Leo, not because my sun is there, but just because as a person, I feel like I'm one of the most people-y people ever. And what I really mean by that, y'all, is that while I can come into the public and speak from a place of authority or power, I want y'all to understand I can only speak from experience, and that's going to mean the shit I'm going through. So while I can come off as assertive and fiery and dominating and domineering, y'all, I be going through it all with y'all. So nobody's above me, below me. If anything, we're all lateral. It's all a drop in the ocean. This is one big bucket. And at the end of the day, we're all gonna die. And when we're dead, all of our property is gonna be reallocated back into the physical for the generations to come. And hey, real quick, have you thought about the Queen of England today? I fucking doubt it. I really fucking doubt it. And she was apparently one of the most powerful monarchs there was and accomplished far more in her lifetime than most of us ever will. And people don't give a fuck after she died. So let that be cathartic. Let that be a weight off of your back. The fact that the shit that you're stressing about is not gonna matter a decade from now, probably not even a day from now. Pardon me. Probably doesn't even matter in the first place. And that's not meant to be nihilistic. That's meant to be positive. I wanted to remind you guys that because nothing matters, everything matters. Or vice versa. We could get pedantic on it at that point, but you should see what I'm saying. You can live a high level of courage. And I was trying to say, like, fucklessness, is that a word? You can live a high level of fucklessness, no fucks to give, just because you understand how low the stakes literally are. You have nothing to lose. That makes you a very dangerous person, because the only one who can stop you from getting the things that you want to achieve is you, and the only one's will that can interrupt you is yourself. So if you have the will, you find the way. Risk won't go away. You just got to calculate that shit to make it make sense to yourself. And at the end of the day, if it's all zero sum, I don't want to say YOLO because I don't feel like that's true, but I just want to say, don't be so damn serious. Me, you know what I mean? Like, don't be so damn serious that you stop having fun in this life. It's all about balance, isn't it? Why does Saturn exalt in Libra? Because we need to be like serious enough to play the game for our own development and learning, but not so damn serious that we get austere and pessimistic and tyrannical in our attitude even. And then you see where that goes. But I feel like I'm starting to talk your ear off. I feel like this is a good stopping point. Hey, I love you guys. If you're still listening, fuck with your boy and hit that like button. I would just like to see who has made it to this point in the video. I don't usually do this. I know I've been trying to do one call to action, but if you made it to this part of the video, comment watermelon tourmaline, because I want to know. Just trying to see something, you know. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. It's Mr. Meyer with the fire, here to share ideas and take the collective vibration higher. My sole intention is to reconcile all paradox with love and truth, and I love you. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, Mars Day with Mark.